Hey, welcome back to our study in Proverbs chapter 31. We're looking at verses 10 through 24 this week, and today we're going to look at the very beginning of this and think about some things. We're going to ask the question, what kind of wife do I want? That's a good question to ask. That is what the Proverbs are here to tell us. Here is the answer. This is what kind of wife you want. This is directed to Lemuel. Then Lemuel, pay attention. This is what you need. As a king, as a man, this is the wife you want. And so we get the description here. So the first thing we see here is that this kind of wife that you want is a woman of strength. I'll give you an example, right? Ruth is called this by Boaz in Ruth 3:11. All the townspeople knew that she was virtuous, excellent, capable, and a strong woman. She did not seek security in young men, but trusted the Lord and his provision of Boaz, her kinsman redeemer. And so you have this woman of strength, right? We see this right away in there. Excellent woman, who can find? She is far more precious than jewels. But the heart of her husband trusts nothing. He will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not harm all the days of her life. So one of the main things we can see right away is it talks about also that she clothes herself with strength. And so right away, right off the bat, we get a woman of strength. And Ruth is really the example here, because it's the same words here that we see. This excellent, this virtuous, this strong woman, this excellence. And that's the word. It's virtuous, excellent, capable, strong. That's what that word at the very beginning here, an excellent wife. That's what we're talking about. Excellent. Excellent could be translated as virtuous, capable, and strong. And that's the woman we're talking about here. That's what he's seeking. She did not seek security in young men. She was strong. She knew what she needed to do, and she did it. So Ruth is the example, and Boaz recognized that in her, and was like, "Yeah, you'd be a great wife," and that's Ruth. So if you want to learn more about a virtuous, excellent wife, it'd be Ruth, because that's what all the people recognized her. That's the thing. All the townspeople in the town knew that's the kind of woman she was an excellent woman. That's good. That's what you want. The next thing we see here is that an excellent wife is hard to find. Who can find? There are plenty of women and men that the book of Proverbs has labeled worthless, right? There's a lot of people in the Bible that are worthless. There's a scarcity of excellent women on the planet. This calls for a diligent search to find her. That's why the question is, an excellent wife, who can find, right? Got to be looking for her. So this calls for the diligent search. The question also suggests a hope that wise men would find them too. So it's not this that, we don't have any wise women around here. How are we going to find any of them? There are no wise women, or there are no excellent women. Well, there are. There are. They're just hard to find. But you have to look for them. So that's the idea. But you will find them. Here's a quote. "Oh, that every one righteous man would find such a rare woman." Now, where did I get that quote from? I have that quote, but I don't know where it came from. So if you know where that came from, let me know. "Oh, that everyone righteous man would find such a rare woman." So that's it. All right, and coming up next, we got the idea that she is far more precious than jewels. So really just looking at verse 10 here. That's what we're looking at as 10. A priceless woman, right? She is far more than jewels. Her value far exceeds anything of value on the planet. She's like wisdom itself, which is more valuable than anything else. A good woman who is an excellent woman, who is wise, who is strong, who is dignified, who is not vain. That is a woman who is above anything that's valuable. That's what it says here, is a word translated as rubies, pearls, corals. That's the idea, above jewels, whatever is expensive. It's used kind of figuratively here for anything that is of value. So she far exceeds anything that's of value on this earth. She's more precious than precious jewels, more precious than precious metals, more valuable than anything else. And people don't see that anymore. People don't think like that anymore. But that's the truth. If you can find a wife, an excellent wife, you have found something more valuable than you can imagine. And so let's stop there for today. We just looked at verse 10. Now we're going to look at the rest of it next time, and we'll go over we'll ask the question, what is she like then? If this is supposed to be an excellent woman, she's so valuable, well, what is she like? What does she do? And that's what we'll explore next time, so come back for that.